Hello 7th graders. This is the LTR Phase 1 Resources Intro video. So for this video we're going to go over some of the key terms that you're going to need to know about resources. Then we're going to go through a brief overview of each of the renewable and non-renewable resources that you will be able to choose from for LTR. The first thing I'd like you to do is to just put your name in the upper right hand corner of your worksheet and circle your class period. This video is going to be almost the exact same as the video that you guys watched for LTR Phase 1 biomes. So here we go. So the resources portion of LTR Phase 1 is going to follow just along like the biomes one did. So first you guys are going to complete this introduction video. Next, you are going to watch a video on non-renewable resources where we will give you a little bit more information about each non-renewable resource, and you will have an opportunity to pick your two favorites. Then, number 3, you will have your two favorites and you'll complete a scavenger hunt where you find out some more information about each of your favorites. After that, step 4, you will watch a renewable resources video, and once again there you'll pick your two favorites, which you will research more in the 5th portion in the renewable resources scavenger hunt. Finally, you will complete a reflection worksheet which summarizes what you learned, and you will pick your two favorites of the non-renewable and the renewable. So from the 4 you've already chosen, you pick the two that you like best. Now we're going to go through the vocabulary terms. We have 6 vocab terms for you for this portion, the first of which is fossil fuels. And fossil fuels are non-renewable energy formed from the remains of plants and animals. The next term is energy. And any energy is the power derived from the utilization of chemical or physical processes. So all the forms of energy that we're going to show you later will either have a chemical makeup or a physical resources makeup. The next term is renewable energy resource, and a renewable energy resource is a natural resource that can be replenished at the same rate it is used. So this is like wind power, solar power, anything like that. Next is non-renewable energy resource. A non-renewable energy resource is a resource that forms at a much slower rate than it is used. So this is like coal or oil. Work is when a force acts on an object, causing the object to move in the direction of the force. This could be something like a motor and propeller on a boat, making the boat go forward, or something as easy as you picking up your pencil. The last term is energy efficiency. And energy efficiency just describes the amount of energy present before a conversion, and they compare it to what is left after a conversion. Alright, now we're going to get into some of the different resources that you guys can choose from. And we're going to start with the 4 non-renewable resources. The first of these is coal. Now, coal is a fossil fuel that is formed underground from partially decomposed plant material. Here we have a picture of a coal mine found here. And these pictures are just of the refined coal. The next resource is oil. And oil is just a liquid mixture of complex hydrocarbons. Here you can see pictures of 2 different oil rigs where they're drilling for oil. And over here you can see some liquid oil. Our third non-renewable energy source is natural gas. Natural gas is a mixture of gaseous hydrocarbons located under the Earth's surface. It's typically used for heating homes and for electrical energy, and shown here is just a natural gas plant. The final non-renewable energy source is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is energy released by the fission or fusion of atoms. And nuclear fission is splitting atoms, and that gives a little bit less energy. And nuclear fusion is when we combine atoms together to form new, heavier atoms, and that gives off a little bit more energy than fission does. Alright, now we're going to move on to renewable energy resources. The first one we're going to talk about is wind. Wind power is just using a windmill to turn an electric generator. Next is solar energy, and solar energy is energy from the sun in the form of radiation. Now, we have enough solar energy every day to power all of Earth's energy needs. But the biggest problem is that we need to find a more efficient way to convert this energy. Next is tidal energy, and tidal energy is hydroelectric power that is generated through the precession and recession of the tides. So from high tide to low tide. The next type of energy is geothermal energy. This is energy produced by the heat within the earth. How this works is that steam from within the earth can escape through holes in the rock, and when it comes up, it is used to turn turbines, which makes electricity. Another type of renewable energy is hydroelectric power. Hydroelectric power is electrical energy that is produced by falling water. Typically we see this in dams. Pictured here is the Grand Coulee Dam. It's one of the largest, if not the largest dam in the United States. And last but certainly not least are biomass and gasohol. Biomass is organic matter that can be used as a source of energy. Example of this is burning wood to heat a home. Also, plants can be changed into liquid fuel and mixed with gasoline. That's what gasohol is. So that's all of our renewable and non-renewable energy resources. So the only thing left for you guys to do is to fill out your discussion questions on the bottom of your worksheet. And this concludes the Energy Resources Intro video for LTR Phase 1.